Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here. I'd like to extend my thanks to Governor Baker, DCR Commissioner Leo Roy, the Massachusetts State Police, our own Revere Police Department, Revere Fire Department, Revere DPW, and of course our friends at the Revere Beach Partnership for their collaboration and support as we've made preparations for this exciting weekend. Every year, the city of Revere proudly welcomes hundreds of thousands of visitors to America's first public beach. And for one special weekend each summer, the International Sand Sculpting Festival puts one of our historic treasures on the world stage, making Revere an international destination. The festival is a unique opportunity to showcase some of the best that Revere has to offer, and for us to ensure its impacts bring lasting benefits to the city and to our residents. This year, we have instituted a number of changes to improve our city's preparations for this event in an effort to have a unified activation from all of our agencies and make visiting this event more enjoyable for everyone, especially our residents in the city of Revere. We've increased the city's financial support to the festival with an additional $150,000 in free cash to improve community programming for the weekend, dedicated increased public safety personnel, and more closely coordinated with our partners at the state level on event management planning. Our top priority, of course, is always public safety and minimizing the impacts on the community and the city of Revere while welcoming hundreds of thousands of visitors to enjoy our beautiful natural resources. Today we announced the coordinated preparation and activation plan for this weekend with a focus on public safety, transportation, parking, and reducing traffic in and around the area. Revere Police and Revere Fire have been coordinating with state police for months on a comprehensive traffic management plan that you'll hear a little bit more about this morning. Representatives will take part in a unified command center at the State Police Barracks, joining Metro North Regional Emergency Communication Center, Mass State Police, DCR, and Cataldo Ambulance. The city of Revere will have 3 times as many public safety officers on duty throughout the weekend, keeping intersections open and providing support for our partners at the state level. Revere Fire will deploy 5 mobile light trailers to enhance lighting along the boulevard, as well as a trailer-mounted public address system for emergency messaging over a wide area. In conjunction with our EMS provider, the Revere Fire Department will provide assets including basic and advanced life support, personnel on foot, personnel on bikes, personnel on all-terrain vehicles, and transport ambulances. Our city is fortunate to be the home of 3 MBTA Blue Line stops. I cannot stress enough the importance that visitors to the festival leave their cars at home and use public transportation to travel to Revere Beach and to Wonderland T Station. In addition to our public safety resources, Revere's Mobile City Hall will also be making its debut at the festival this weekend. City staff will be on hand throughout the event to serve as an additional resource for our residents and for visitors. It's now my pleasure to bring up Jeff Turco, who is the president of the Revere Beach Partnership, who will speak on some of the exciting new elements being added to this year's festival and all of the great programming that is in store for this weekend. We truly do look forward to a wonderful weekend and a wonderful festival, and we hope that every visitor enjoys our city as much as we do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you all for attending. I first want to thank all the people besides me and behind me for their collective efforts in putting together the public safety plan for this event. Most people don't realize this is one of the top 5 events in terms of population coming to an event in the Commonwealth on an annual basis. And so it's truly a large undertaking, and without the partners that we have with Chief Guido, Mayor Ursulillo, Chief Bright, the MBTA, the DCR, we're really blessed with a great team, DPW and Revere. The work that everyone puts together to make this event such a wonderful success in a safe event is truly amazing, and it wouldn't happen but for the efforts of the people behind us. And this year, as the mayor pointed out, the city has given us unprecedented financial support, both in terms of cash and in terms of resources of staff. And we thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your tremendous commitment to the event, and the City Council for its support of that. Also this year, we've got the support of the legislature for additional public safety funds, and those efforts were driven by Representative Vincent and Speaker DeLeo with the support of the governor and Senator Boncory. So we thank them for their efforts as well. We're very excited about the event this weekend. We're going to have a pyrotechnics show at the grand opening tomorrow night. We, of course, have our fireworks. It'll be the largest fireworks display that we've done here on the beach as part of the Sandcastle Festival, and we encourage people to come. There'll be events throughout the day, obviously, and all you got to do is look around and see the magic that's happening on this beach right now as these people from all over the world come here and do such a wonderful job. So with that, I'll thank once again everyone here and turn it over to the great chief of the City of Revere, Chief James Guido. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Some of my remarks will be repetitive, but I prepared them, so I'm going to stick to the script. Good morning and welcome to Revere Beach for this wonderful event. I cannot believe how much this event has grown since the first year. I've been involved with it since the inception. A young aide to Mr. Travellini, Christian Scazzoni, and a few others came up with the idea, and they put some sand on the beach and made a few sculptures, and today it's grown to one of the biggest events in the Commonwealth of Mass. So this event's been a true partnership between the Revere Beach Partnership, the DCR, the City of Revere, the state delegation, and it couldn't happen without all the help from all the partners. A special thanks goes to Major Ursulillo and Lieutenant Hanley for working hand in hand on the traffic plan with Revere Police. This is the largest contingent of police that will be deployed since I've been on the department. Only one other time we had this many officers was for the 100th anniversary of Revere Beach. So this will be the second time we've deployed this many officers. And the most important thing for today's press conference was to discuss traffic and people who are not coming to the event to use alternate routes and not come down 1A, all the people in the North Shore, Salem and beyond, and to use Route 114 or Route 1, or if they do come down 1A, to use Commercial Street and jump over to 107 and bypass 1A. Even with all our efforts between the State Police and Revere Police, we still expect considerable traffic delays. We're going to do everything we can to mitigate the traffic. We'll have a contingent of officers at all the intersections on 1A and at Mahoney Circle. We'll try to facilitate traffic and keep it moving to the best of our ability. And that's the goal. And I just want to emphasize, if you are coming to the event, use public transportation, have someone drop you off, use Uber, Lyft, taxis. There's very limited parking, and cars are the problem, not the people. So that's really all I have to say. And I would like to thank the state delegation, the speaker, and the governor's office for the extra funding for this event. It was very important allowing us to implement the traffic plan that we've implemented for this event. I also would like to thank Mass Highway for their assistance in reprogramming the lights at Mahoney Circle. We've allowed extra time for the areas that need to have extra flow of traffic, and they'll be reprogramming the lights this afternoon throughout the weekend. That change will stay in effect until Monday morning. Again, I want to emphasize, please don't try to drive here. Use alternate means of transportation. The MBTA Blue Line has 3 train stations that access this beach, and that's the best way to come and enjoy the Sand Festival. Again, I want to thank Major Ursulillo and Lieutenant Hanley and Chief Wright. A lot of effort went into this. And I also want to mention the City Council has been very supportive of this event, and they're the ones who receive all the complaints about the traffic, and they still support the event. We all support the event, and we're going to do all we can to mitigate the traffic for this year's event. Thank you. Now I'll introduce Major Ursulillo.
Good afternoon. My name is Pasquale Russolo. I'm the major from Troop A. I'm honored to be here speaking on behalf of Colonel Gilpin, Deputy Mason, and Lieutenant Colonel Favuzza. We are committed this year more than ever with the assets to make this a fun and safe event. I can't stress enough the work that we've done together with our partners from Revere, especially led by Chief Guido, and the support that we got continuously from day one from the Mayor of Revere. I'd like to give him a standing ovation for this here, please. Just let me give you a couple of facts real quick. This beach is 4.5 miles long. In 1896, it first opened up. It was called the People's Beach. It still is the People's Beach. To make this event successful, besides us doing our job, we need the people of the Commonwealth to come down and enjoy themselves and to listen, and that's everything that's in play, is please do not drive here. There's alternate means of transportation here. It's a great event. There'll be over probably 1 million people here throughout the weekend. Let's make it safe, let's make it enjoyable. And again, thank you for everyone that's participated and supported us throughout the past years. And have a good day and have a safe weekend.
What are the state police doing differently this year than they have in the past to help you overcome the traffic?
We've doubled our assets out on the roadway, combined with Chief Guido and his men and women. We have a strategic plan both for the boulevard and for the outskirts of Revere Beach. We have other security measures in place that I won't get into, but we feel more confident this year than ever that we're going to be able to control the crowd. But again, like I stated earlier, we really need the assistance from the Commonwealth, from the people and the citizens to make this event successful like it always has been.